One of the fastest ways to lowering your score is by improving your putting game, specifically improving your distance control around the greens. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to do just that. I got a cool little exercise using a metronome app to help you get the pace on those putts just right. I also have a few snippets from a lesson here at the Academy showing one of our students leveling up using these basic tools. I also have a bonus tip at the end of this video. Make sure you hang around to check that out. Let's dig in. When it comes to improving your putting game, realize you're always focused on improving three basic skills: distance, direction, and green reading. Out of those three skills, improving your distance control, well, that's the quickest way to start knocking some strokes off your score. If you think about a round of golf and you ask yourself, why would I three putt? It's because, well, after that first putt, the ball's still too far away to create the second putt being a nice easy conversion or kick.
But most people are having a hard time, not because the green speeds change, it's because that their technique is unpredictable in terms of producing, reasonable pace.
So this lesson is going to be all about some simple ideas that you can use to improve your pace on the greens. We're going to use the help of a metronome app to help you get a consistent beat or rhythm that you're going to practice your putting to. But the first thing I want you to be able to do is just sort of experience and understand what the stroke should look like in general. And what we're trying to do is create a basic pendulum swinging action. So go ahead and grab your putter, put it right between your fingertips, and give it a swing just like so. What you're going to see is that this stroke has a very even-sided motion back and through, and the rhythm is always constant regardless of size of swing. So the rhythm we're trying to move this putter in is what we would just call a 1-2 rhythm. So we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So short putt, short stroke, 1-2 rhythm. Long putt, long stroke, 1-2 rhythm. The rhythm is the constant. The size of swing, that is the variable. Now there's a key here that we need to understand, is that when we're putting, we need to make sure that we're removing as much wrist activity as possible as we can from the stroking action. Wrist activity is muscle activity, and muscle activity in this game of precision is not going to give us the predictability that we're looking for to get this golf ball nice and close time and time again. So if you think about the way the game of golf is designed, we've got tee shots, approach shots, and then once we're on the green, we got the putter in our hands. So off the tee, the design of the game is giving you a little bit of leeway in the size of your target. And think about how wide that fairway is. So basically, by design, off the tee, the game is saying, okay, here we're playing a game of power. When you play a game of power, we need to give up a little bit of accuracy. So we're going to give you a nice wide target so you can go ahead and hit this golf ball as far as you can down that fairway. Well, when you look at your approach shot, well, now you're a little bit closer, so you got a shorter club in your hands. And that shorter club is easier to hit straighter. So the green is going to be a little bit more narrow than the fairway. And when you get on the green, well, now the target's this big. So in putting, we're playing a game of precision, whereas in driving, we're playing a game of power. When we're playing a game of precision, in distance and direction, we really want to remove all the variables that would get in the way of that, and wrist action would be one of those variables. So all I want you to be able to do, as you're kind of feeling this little 1, 2, 1, 2 in your stroke, is just be mindful of the posture of your lead wrist and the posture of your trail wrist in the address position. And as you swing back and through, try and keep those wrist postures as consistent as possible. So this lesson right here, beyond that point, is all about how do I start building an even-sided stroke within an even rhythm. So the next step right here is to go ahead and download a free metronome app from iTunes. And this one here is called Pro Metronome. I don't have any skin in the game on this. I found this app when I was learning how to play guitar. But what you want to be able to do is dial this thing up to 76 beats a minute. So the tour average for the guys and the girls is 76 beats a minute. It'll sound just like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Go back to our 76 beats a minute. And keep in mind, this is just a starting point. So everyone's got their own internal body rhythm. And if you feel like this is too slow, then you could dial it up a couple of beats. If you feel like it's too fast, you could dial it down a little bit. I'm going to turn that off for a second, because if you have to listen to that click throughout this whole lesson, it's going to drive you crazy. So once you get that thing dialed up to 76 beats a minute, next thing I want you to do is put your lead hand out in front of you, and that's going to represent the moment of impact. Your trail hand is going to represent the swinging of the putter head. So to that 76 beats a minute, what I want you to do is try and time this up just like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 is on the moment of strike, 2 is not the end of the swing. Once you can do that, try and create some variability in the size of travel from that trail palm. So short putt, 1, 2, 1, 2. Long putt, 1, 2, 1, 2. Medium length putt, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is going to give you a real simple understanding of the timing of the stroke, the size of the stroke, trying to follow the beat of that metronome. Once you can do that, what I want you to be able to do is put the putter back in your hands and make some strokes in that 1-2 rhythm, just trying to follow the beat of the stroke. So here we go, metronome's back on, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Start off without having a target in mind. Follow the beat. 1, 2, hold, 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 and rest. So why are we holding our finish? Well, holding your finish over time creates a little moment of learning. There's a lot of subconscious learning in golf and other pursuits in life. And if we are disciplined enough to hold our finish, then all of a sudden your mind says, okay, that stroke size sends the ball that far within the construct of this basic rhythm, right? So it's not something you're focused on time and time again, but just the act of holding your finish is creating a nice little upgrade that you can put into your distance control quiver. So it's an important thing to do. Now, if I was going to add another little upgrade here relative to directional control, well, I might have you add a 3 and a 4. So the 3 is going to be at the moment of contact, 1, 2, eyes hold 3, and then the 4 is going to be letting my eyes rotate to track the ball. Well, what happens to golfers when they're too eager to see if their ball is going where they want it to go? Well, they start to move their eyes, or peek as we say. Instability in the eyes is creating instability or movement out of your body, and that's creating instability or movement out of the putter path and the putter face. So just by simply adding the 3 and the 4, and having your eyes hold on 3 and your eyes track on 4, that's automatically creating stability within our eyes, creating stability within our body, and then also creating more stability within the path and the face, and that's our upgrade relative to our directional control. All right, so here we go. Making some rehearsal strokes. I'd be looking at the hole now. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, that feels pretty good. I take my setup. One last look at the hole. 1, 2, eyes hold 3, eyes rotate 4, hold, 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 and rest. So improving your distance control, it can be as simple as that. And when people come out to work on their putting game, where they normally have a stroke size that's not very even, long backswings, short follow-throughs, short backswings, long follow-throughs, they have too much variability in the rhythm, 1, 2 slowing down, or 1, 2 speeding up. They also have a lot of wrist activity. So it's no wonder that a lot of golfers are out there having a hard time rolling the ball the appropriate distance. So if that first putt is too far away, the second putt is too far away, it's too difficult to convert, and that's where you end up 3-putting. So doing something as simple as getting yourself an electronic metronome, dialing it up to 76 beats a minute, trying to feel a variable size of swing within this basic rhythm, being mindful of your wrist postures, being more patient with tracking that putt. These are the things that I work on with every student in every lesson, and a lot of players can improve really quickly.
So now we're talking about how do I prepare to make a stroke that's going to be the right size and rhythm based on where I want to go. If I was playing a game like horseshoes, well, I wouldn't just take the horseshoe and just give it a chuck, right? If we had a little bit of money on the line, I would look at how far the target is, and I would go, feels like it's about that, right? And that ball almost landed in the hole.
Right.
So my right shoulder joint is my fixed point of suspension. My arm is swinging back and forth like a pendulum. My eyes are trying to see a distance. And now in my mind, I'm kind of feeling 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? And once in my gut, I go, that feels like it's about right. That's when I throw the horseshoe, right? So all we want to do now, to bring this all full circle, is take our setup, and when you make your rehearsal strokes, instead of looking, at your putter head on the ground, right, which doesn't really do you much good because the distance between your eyes and the ground doesn't have much to do with the distance between the ball and the target. We're just going to focus our eyes on how far we want to go, and just like throwing horseshoes, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, that feels pretty good. I take my setup. I take one last look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 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 and rest.
So I hope you enjoy this lesson and now have some simple ideas to improve your speed control on the putting green. Again, improving your pace, the quickest way to lower scores. If you enjoyed our time together, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, give us a like, leave those comments below. Until next time, best of luck with your putting game.